Hey guys, welcome. Now, here with an expansion off of our last message. We know we're prepping for Lionsgate, and this has something to do with the full moon. It's a super moon in Aquarius, and we're in the process of creating something here that has to do with our true self, with our authenticity, with us being the instrument. And we are getting an attunement, a divine attunement. So last time we met up, the reading will be linked down below. It's called Forgiveness if you haven't checked it out yet and would like to. We're about to expand off this as we've been called to be here today to expand this message. There's a reason why. We're going to find out. So here's the Four of Swords, Five of Swords. So we've been healing from the Five of Swords. And there was separation being caused here. You can see it within the image. The woman crying here and the man walking away. There's a third eye activation here, something that needed to be seen. And it had to do with the creation of peace through the pain. Now, justice is being served. This is karma playing out. Karma is playing out right here. And by the time of the full moon, there is a transformation, a metamorphosis being honored here. Do you see the serpent around her leg as she's riding the wolf? What is that wolf? And even look at that wolf is carrying her. That wolf is carrying her to give her strength. Now, what is the wolf? We know the wolf follows the moon. The moon and the water and the wolves are connected. What does wolf symbolize? You know, this is a lone wolf, but this wolf is not alone. Life is carrying us. This has to do with our connection to life. It's not even to another human. And not to say that humans are not part of life, but this is to all of life. This is a deep, deep, deep connection to purification and a deeper, deeper connection through this purification of what is artificial and what is not of us, what's not going with us to the next level of the fact we're not alone, that we're doing this with life. This is so beautiful. It is so beautiful how life is going to be here for us. And we're going to see it. And we know we're going to use a label for a second. We're not going to get, doesn't mean we're going to get caught. We're going to use a label. We're going to use the masculine. We're starseeds. We're twin flames. This is part of our purpose. This connection to life is part of our purpose. And it's like, you know, as starseeds, we want to be there for life. But this time, life is going to be there for us. That's the message. Life is going to be there for us so we can see what we need to see. Because if you check out our last message or have, this is about our purpose. Our dreams are connected to our life's purpose. And this has to do with the message in here. What we're seeing right here, it's connected to this space and place and karma playing out and justice being served. Relationship message. Love is a verb expressed through loving actions. Hematite Spirit is calling you to take loving action today towards someone who perhaps you have been taking for granted. Just a bit. It's much too easy to forget people's wonderful qualities and all they give us. For our brains are designed to pay more attention to problems and dangers. Make a point today of expressing love and appreciation to others. From making love to a romantic partner to offering a thank you to a neighbor or doing something special for a friend to say, I'm so glad you're in my life. Relationships are the foundation that supports you in turbulent times. Nourish them today. And these are all of our partnerships. And we know as we heal from codependency with our romantic relationships, we're seeing that we have partnerships with many other souls. And those partnerships are just as important. We're just honoring them in a different way but thus is all the same, as we are all one. And you know what I mean? I mean, we could go into this message for some time about partnerships, but the gist of it is here. So as we evolve on our earthly journey, we release what is no longer true for us. And that's what's happening here. It's being released. And we receive and integrate new information, thus becoming enlightened. Hematite is the stone that helps us to take these new ways of thinking and being and ground them in our daily reality, bringing light to our lives and to those around us. So this has to do with a new way of thinking, and of course it does, because this is connected to the manifestations with this super moon in Aquarius. And how we think is going to change. It's going to become innovative. We know we're in a time of innovation. We're taking an old idea and we're revamping it. We're revamping it. We're going to take back all the feedback that we've gotten from life, and we're going to revamp an old idea and make it fresh and make it new. And it's a part of us, and it's a part of our purpose. And it's connected to the Two of Cups, the Sun and the Moon, and partnerships, and all of our partnerships within the mind, the connection to the mind and the earth. And we got all these cards. These cards came out on this last reading, forgiveness. So here it's happening, but this doesn't feel good. This doesn't feel good. This is connected to this, but it's part of it. This is the Four of Pentacles. We're holding on, but we're no longer holding on. Look at that fire within the mind. So this was part of the process. This was part of it. And this has activated a deeper level of our true state of being with 963 hertz here. So if you feel called, please listen to this ancient solfeggio frequency to help you on your path. And it's connected to our adaptability. And we found out too on this reading what this is about and our connection to the Aquarius supermoon. So we're moving away from what's toxic. We're moving away from what's toxic. Here's the Eight of Cups, and we got the Five of Cups and the Eight of Cups. Well, we have to look at the Five of Cups. We have to look at our sorrows and look at what's spilled out. 3 cups have spilled on the ground here. They're spilled. And 2 cups remain. So we were called by the Sun and the Moon, remember, the Sun and the Moon, to see what's toxic. To see what's got to go, to see what's no longer of us, what's no longer true for us. So that's why the situation happened. We had to see what was no longer true for us and burn it all down within the mind. It's got to go, because with this Aquarius supermoon, it's going to be about the expansion of the mind at a whole new level. You know, Aquarius is the energies of new earth, where the cups, the mother, the water meets the swords, the air, the sun, and we have a heart chakra activation, and we are able to cleanse. That's what this is about. And so we had to look at our sorrows and to see what hasn't worked out. There was a connection. This connection, it didn't work out the way in which we were hoping it to. But that's okay, because karma was playing out and we needed to see what was true of us. This situation is making us stronger. It's making us stronger in ourselves. It's making us stronger in being able to live and rock and honor and create with our purpose, with our authenticity. And it's no coincidence that it's all happening, getting us prepped for Lionsgate. So now what's left is these 2 cups. That's what's left, these 2 cups. And it has to do with a blossoming. We have the 8 of Wands with the Father, with the energy. There's an expansion with the energy, and it has to do with love and the 2 serpents coming together. And the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is helping us to restore justice, to restore balance. Now, we talked about on this reading forgiveness that my dog had passed away. My dog had passed away, and I went for a walk and I found a message from my dog, as life would have it. And it was Harvey the Hound, and I found he was on the ground, and It's the connection to the Ace of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. So our connection to spirit through the well of our being, how we nourish our being, how we nourish our body, mind, soul, masculine, feminine, inner child, connection with the divine. How are we nourishing our body right now? Because how we're nourishing our body is directly connected to how we're nourishing our soul, but it's also a direct link to our mind. We are all one. It's all one. We have to stop separating it, but we're to separate to look at what we need to see, to figure out what we need to figure out, but it's still all one, and it's the connection of everything, and not feeling like just because we separated something to see what we needed to see, that it's separate. It's still going back to the whole. So, of course, as we have the cups here, the Ace of Cups, the connection to us and getting well with spirits. The Six of Cups, a restoration of balance with innocence and purity with our inner child. And the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. And wish fulfillment, that Nine of Cups was made from sorrows. It was made from our pain. It's where we create the happiness from the sadness. And we literally add the positive charge to the negative. Well, we know that that's what we're doing right here. That's exactly what we're doing right here. And that's why we got the King of Cups, because the King of Cups is helping us with this. This is the cups. So I'm feeling called to share this message. The King of Cups is emotionally restrained and in complete control of himself. He does not let his feelings get the better of him or lead him to making rash decisions. Nonetheless, he has a tender heart. He is compassionate and sympathetic, however diplomatic and strong when he needs to be. The king's watchful eye gazes out over a lotus flower blossoming from the royal cup. A heart hovers above, holding the king's crown. Warm rays of sunshine break from behind the heart and permeate through dark clouds. Despite his serious and focused demeanor, the king's love and compassion will shine through in his decision making, of course, which is going to help us heal from this and this, how this feels. We need the cups, we need the mother, but with the masculine represented in the King of Cups. With love and compassion, he will see that his kingdom grows healthy and strong, just as the lotus flower has. Now is the time when you should practice emotional control. Open your heart and show compassion to those around you, but don't let your feelings sway from maintaining a healthy balance in life. So this is learning how to still keep us within the equation, because as healers, we're out of whack, we're out of balance a lot of times. It's like we're always there for other people, and then we have to restore the balance, because that's how this world works. And then we can hyper focus on ourselves and feel sorry for ourselves and create like a narcissist. Poor me with my victim template. But we're not doing this anymore. We're evolving because we need to put ourselves in part of the equation. We need to be there for ourselves. We need to be there for ourselves in an unselfish way with God. And we are part of the equation. We can't save the world. We can't even save ourselves. And I feel like, once again too, guys, we could go into this for forever of what this means. And it's gonna mean different things for all of us on our own unique paths, but we're all connected. So this has to do with our preparations for Lionsgate as we expand with the Sun and Jupiter and the daughter of Jupiter, Fortuna. Or just think about that. The Sun expanding with Jupiter, the planet of luck. Fortuna is here, and there's a payout for what we've gone through in this, and it's humble. We're not doing this for this, of course we're not. For the karma that we've balanced here, which is what we're doing with justice. We know we got justice 3 times last time we met up. There is balance restored, and it's coming from healing from what's not of us, our bad behavior. Oh, I don't like the word bad. Our behaviors that we know are no longer for our greatest good. Addictions. Like, I can feel that the devil is paying us out for the work that we're doing. That's like, we know how to look at it to get this message across. It's like, this is a payout from the underworld for the work that we're doing. And it's activating the Queen of Wands because we're in Leo season and this connection to our 8/8 Lionsgate portal. Now something's being activated here and I want to see what it is. There's an activation being called to get an activation in the 5 and 2 of Cups. So we're going to go to the Heart Path Oracle. And let's see what that is. And thank you guys for bearing with me. No, I haven't been at the channel. So much has been happening. We're back. And it's like riding a bike, right? Didn't forget how to be here. Right? A little rusty. Gotta get some lube on these joints. Okay. All right. What's being activated here, and it's happening with, we know, the King of Cups. The journey, nothing is as it seems, being true to yourself. And there's the Lotus. So this is about being true to ourselves. Remember, we found that out. That's the message right here. We're moving away what's not true to us. That's what happened here. So we can see what is true to us. And remember, nothing is what it seems. And there's the wolf. Right here. There's a wolf and a ladybug and a duck or a swan and 2 bees. He's in the water. With vision questing, karmic forgiveness, let go and let God. So there it is. And that's what we're doing. This is about karma playing out. So now, what's been spilled over? I'm not gonna cry about it anymore. Because true connection is left. Look, true connection is left. Those 2 cups. These 2 cups. It's true. It's true. It's real. It's authentic. It's of God. And the key to success, open your heart. And there's 2 dogs and 2 keys, but 1 key is in the middle of the plant. And I feel like this dog's got the key. This dog is not sure where the key is. It needs to be, the dog needs to find the key. And look at the plant and these 2 people coming together through the center point. And then look at that. And then there's the ladybug in the center. Right there. So now we have 2 people coming together with the ladybug in the center. Self-protection, setting boundaries, and this is what we are learning here. This is what we're learning. We're learning how to set boundaries. All right, guys, you know what? Next time we meet up, we're going to get into these cards. We're going to dive into these cards further, and we're going to receive the messages and expand off that. Until then, you know I am sending it to you, those good healing vibes. I love you. Take care. Let's go. We got this. Lionsgate. The most magical time of the year. Take care.